All right, boys, summer session number 3. Tell you guys want to try to play Madden every single day until college football 26. And I got some questions on the last one on that comment. If you guys got any Madden questions, there is no dumb questions in this portion of the year. I'm going to show you guys the question that I got asked. Really, it's from my man Jay. Understanding of each zone and what they do. Now, that is a myriad of a question. It's going to have a lot of different talking points, a lot of different. Zone is super complicated in Madden. Doesn't need to be, or could be. Just depends on how you want it. Now, we got to start with deep blues. That's where we just got to start. Different types of deep blues. I'm going to talk all about deep blues and what they do in this video, and essentially help you guys understand what zone you should put or what you should do to try to cover deep. Now, at the end of the day, switch sticking will save you from any deep blue, allow your deep blue to cover anything if you're able to do that. But we'll talk about that in entirely separately. But if you know what they're going to do before you click on them, it's going to help you even more. So let's talk about deep blues. That is where we got to start. Deep blues. There is so many deep blues. Matching is something that we'll talk about in another video. I'll try to explain matching, but when you want to talk zone, there's zones that are going to match and zones that aren't. So pretty much anything with a cover 4 is going to be matchy unless you get a cover 4 drop. Then that one won't match. And then so essentially you want to pick something, and this is a great play that I always use, always love, is cover 3 cloud. I'll show you the different zones and what they do. And what I like to do is the computer. I'm playing against the computer right now. If you put it on Hail Mary, that'll give you a little bit more time to see what the zones are going to do. Alright, so what I want to do here is move the ball, give a little more space, and this will let you understand what deep blues are going to do, so on and so forth. So basically, when any single play, you have 4 players that can go into deep blues that will help you go into deep blues. I call them the umbrella of the defense. They're the most important on defense. These guys in the slot, really, I mean, they're important, but you want your umbrella, as I call it, the outer 4, and any formation, your outer 4, whether it be 3-4, whether it be, I guess 4-6 only 3, but 3-4, 6-1, dollar, the umbrella of the defense. That's what I always call it. And how you want your umbrella is kind of how I picture zones, right? So this is a cover 3, right? You're going to get 1/3 on the outside. You're going to get another 1/3 in the middle, and then this guy's a 1/3 out here. But normal cover 3 would have that guy in the 1/3, like that. So, and it's pretty self-explanatory. They'll cover a 1/3 of the field. And one of my philosophies is kind of like, you look at deep blues, it sounds stupid, but they're going to guard where they're going to guard, right? Like where it looks like they're going to guard. So the hole here is definitely going to be your seams or something like that. And then on top of that, if you wanted to change that, now if you want to guard that, you can put this guy in a quarter zone, and now he's going to guard that seam more. And you come up here and put this guy in a quarter. Now we get our traditional cover 4 look. So now maybe your only really hole is right down the goalpost, right down the seam, down the post, but that's a tough throw to begin with. All right? Then you can get your cover 2, which with these guys would be guarding whole halves. Now you have a real hole down there in the middle. And if these guys were in cover 2, like this, you get more of a hole to the outside as well, So that's kind of the different deep blues your guys can go on as safeties. Outside it's pretty much the same thing, where we can go in a quarter, right? And he can get to the sideline. He'll guard the sideline a little bit more. Or I can put him in a half, and then he'll guard the middle a little bit more. Like, he'll essentially run the right where he is. So you understand what these deep blues are going to do. And then the quarter, he'll be out here a little bit more. Ramsey on the right side. 1/3. If he's in a 1/3, it'll be a little bit in between. So that's pretty much what that deep blue is going to do. Now you can put all these guys in any deep blues you want. So pay attention when you press A on them. And then on the right side, inside quarter, deep half, outside 1/3 is on the left. So understand what you can put these guys in. Now, for me, it's like muscle memory. I don't even have to look. But understand what you can put these guys in. And that's pretty much the deep blues, what deep blues are going to do for you. And your umbrella covers, the different things they can do, and just your standard zone. So if I want to guard Ramsey to guard a corner route a little bit better, I would put him in a quarter because it goes a little bit more to the sideline. If I want him to guard deep, a little more, pretty much everything, I would go deep half on that guy. So sometimes I would go deep half on Ramsey, and then maybe put Poyer, more in a flat zone, right? And now Ramsey, this is kind of like an inverted coverage right here. So then Poyer would go down, and then Ramsey would come more to the middle of the field and guard more stuff over the middle. So it's just the different deep blues. There's so many different things we'll talk about as we go, but those are what deep blues do. Any more questions you guys have, please put them out there. We'll talk about yellow zones. We'll talk about flat zones. We'll talk about purple zones. There really is a lot. We'll talk about matching zones. But like I said, I'm going to try to play Madden every single day here, boys, as we're closing in the dog days of the summer, as we await college football. I will tell you that, I mean, Madden's been pretty decent now. The content's pretty good. Obviously, Eagles team, we are up. We are lit. We are getting it done. So, excited about that. Let me take a look at what I got on my team. I don't have too many coins, and I don't want to spend any money here. Sean T, Anthony Edwards, Pat Pete, Malcolm Jenkins. Now, there's a new Pat Pete card. You guys know Pat Pete's one of my favorites. But I'm not going to get him, I don't think. I'm going to say I got him, but I'm not going to get him. A.J. Brown, Saquon, Julio, Deshaun Jackson, Vernon Davis. I do have Eagles and Vikings, Kem, because I got the Eagles, of course, and then Vikings would be Pat Pete, Daniil Hunter, and Anthony Edwards, you know. So that's why I got what I got. Let's play some games. I will tell you, Mud Champs, you guys should all be playing it. It's really pretty much the freest mode. Or, I don't want to say freest mode, but it's the most even mode. Or you know, there's no real skill-based matchmaking. So you'll get played against all types of different people. You'll learn a bunch of different things. You'll play some guys. So we're playing Evo God. Shout out to him. But like I said, man, I want to make sure we get these videos popping, or you guys help. Even if it's one of you guys, help one of you guys get better at Madden. That's my goal in the summertime here, man. I want to keep playing as much as I can. Because I've always said people would like Madden a lot more if they were good at it. That's just always how I felt. You know, that's why I like it so much. And I don't like any other game as much as I like Madden. But at the end of the day, it's football. That helps too. All right, we're getting the ball. Most of the time, you always want to get the ball at halftime. But, man, if I can go up 7-0, it really can dictate how people play. It can dictate essentially what I do, and it can dictate the entire game if you get a quick 7 early. So that's kind of how I look at it. Like, obviously you want to get the ball at half, but if you lose that coin toss, it's like, dude, okay, let's use it to my advantage. A 7-0 can really change the game for the most part.
On the set.
All right, this looks like just any type of over G. It could be match. It could be a bunch of different things. So we run a standard play, see what he likes to call. He's on Keekly, so. Yep, it was just a match play right there. Everybody matched. Sorry, if you're going to run match right away, that's okay. That's fine. What does this mean, essentially?
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Maybe we can get Julio. You got to check. If you hold the left stick up and then go to the right, outside corner does not have deep knockout Patrick Peterson. So Julio Jones could be a touchdown here if they match correctly. Oh, he doesn't go match that time, and my right guard gets... Oh, he does go match. I just missed it there. My right guard is my... Dude, every time I get sacked, it's him. It's Trey Smith. One thing about match, too, that I always...
19 Lions.
Sometimes you got to keep it simple on match and just run a bunch of... Oh, they'll pick right at him. Oh, he missed it. He wasn't ready. D-Jack, one juke. Whew. Well, that's why you get D-Jack, boys. What I'm trying to say in that play is that it's a lot easier to almost attack the underneath zones in match than it is the deep blues. The underneath zones take a while to match, so they're never going to fully cover drag. So a lot of times if I'm running quarters, someone's running straight quarters like this guy, or straight match, whatever, cover 6 or something, I'll just put 2 drags and then like another drag or a slant. Like that when I had the deep in. That guy was so lost that it was like hard to read his user. He was like just standing there. And it could have picked me off, but he absolutely is, you know, eating Cheetos or something. That's what I mean about Mud Champs. Like, it's like decent. You can get all different types of reps. Basic line just keeps your defense still. Auto flip just controls which one of these linebackers is going to loop. And this is just the defense we've been running all year. Now I'm in a matching defense right now. Like, this is match. This will match. So I'll shade down. Now it won't match if I shade down. He caught that. Nice. Okay, no huddle. No huddle. Audibles to a similar thing here. If you... All right, that's 2 quick throws. Oh, if you no huddles again, all right.
Let's go. 70
We're going to try to be super fast here, boys. You ready? Here we go.
Ready?
Ay. All right. 3rd and inches. He could run here right for that. I don't think this is a good run down. I'm going to put Sean Taylor right there. Pick. Oh, there it is. Pass Surtain. He was doing that no matter what. Yeah, sometimes when they snap throw to the tight end, you got to bring that guy all the way down in the box. It'll help him not even help him stop it. It might make him hesitate a little bit more, and then go to the second read. It's like, oh, yeah, but that switch stick really is like the next. That's what you got to work on the most here.
19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18.
I don't know what I want to do here. Let's see if this will work. Right guard again. Oh, it did work. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it?
Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Here we go.
I can't throw it though. And we get sacked. I mean, my right guard is just an embarrassment. That's how I had to look at it again. This time we're just gonna throw it out of trust. If they match again, corner.
Come on.
I just don't trust him to really go there. But he is every time. Corner streak.
Panther 11. Here we go.
If he doesn't match, if he shaves down, I might be in trouble. But we're gonna chuck it. We have to. Yep, there it is. Match beater. Oh my goodness, Julio. So just, I mean, he's just run match every single play with no adjustments. It's hard to chuck that when it's not. Almost 4th down almost helps you there. 4th down almost helps you because you have no choice but to chuck it.
Roll.
You know? Saquon. Yeah, you have no, like, what else are you going to do? Take a sack? Like, you know it's there. It's been open the last 2 plays, or the last 3 plays, honestly. And that's kind of literally just the alignment of off close, I guess what it is. Why off? Just how close that slot receiver is to the tight end is confusing to match a little bit. Like the safety has the tight end, and so he matches, but he matches late, and then the corner also takes the tight end. It's just like, all right, so now we're at 14-0. Now the game's over. Now he's nervous. He's going to press. He's going to try to truck the ball downfield. Not that he was doing very good without it.
Got it. Ready?
But now the tight end's on my side, so it's easier to lurk it. Oh, auto motion. This is fine. Oh, you got me. I didn't know what that was. No huddle?
Let's go.
I love when people no huddle. It means they're going to rush and make a mistake. Let's see what he does here. End around. Oh, my goodness. Oh, good play. Who did that? Pat Pete? No huddle again. All right, now we're in the red zone. I like to run cover 2. And everything with the red zone is a little bit different in that, like, we're, like, at the 10. I wish I was at the 4, but we're not. Might be inside zone here. Good job. Good tackles. No huddle again.
Tempo. 7 Pirates.
Let him want to go. He's going to tackle. Now this is perfect. See, I ran cloud flats there. No huddle here. But this is perfect now, where the 5 is different than the 10, because now I can run hard flats and not worry about getting thrown over my head. 2nd and goal from the 9, I ran cloud flats, kind of encouraged that throw to the flat. That way I can rally and tackle. And now I got him in a pass situation, 3rd and 5. He might run end around, and if I play for end around and he passes, I might be in trouble.
19 tight. Set up.
That's nothing. Can't be nothing. Yep. And that's crib, and that's a quit. Michael Vick just got blasted, and Cooper gets caught. Nice. And there it is. That's a quit. Free wins. Where if you, like, my point is if you play aggressive zones there on the 9-yard line, it's easier for him to complete a pass over top into the end zone. But if you bait that underneath throw, now we can play zone defense on 3rd down. And it's easier. You know, playing pass defense is easier at the 4 than if he's at the 9. It sounds crazy, but you know, just the closer you get to the end zone offensively, the more the boundary becomes a problem and the space shrinks. Inside the 10 is such a down and distance game situation play call time. And not even so much different play calls, but different aggression in your zone pass coverage, your run defense. You know, if it's 1st and goal on the 1, you got to play run 100%. If it's 3rd and goal on a 9, they're going to pass. So you just got to, like, it's such a, not really mind game, but you got to be strategic with your defensive and offensive calls down there. We'll get the ball again. I like that last guy, though. He tried to run. I mean, if he didn't run match, he'd be better off, really. He gave up too many big plays running match. But if you, he was trying to run, you know, the meta offense, the doubles, all that stuff. And oh, crib. Oh. Yeah, the biggest thing with defense, one of the biggest things, is just obtaining information. This is single high safety. This should be cover 3 every single time. Looking for Vernon Davis. Down to the drag here. They actually matched. Oh, no, they didn't. Dude, that purple zone or whatever it was, he played so good against Vernon. He just didn't have enough time. That guy needed a pass rusher. Oh, we got out the pocket a little bit. The same thing, AJ Brown. I mean, if we get a block on AJ Hawk, this could go to touchdown. Or that guy can do that. Oh, we did get a block on AJ Hawk. No outsiders, just ruined that play right there. My favorite route combos out of this conductor. I can do it really quick. We're looking for the running back. Offensively, all right, he's running cover 3, so you kind of got to envision like what his zones are. We all play defense. We know what it is. Cover 3, the safety over top of A.J. Brown is probably in a purple zone. He's in a yellow. The linebacker next to him is in a yellow. And essentially, maybe that linebacker that looks like he's rushing is in the flat zone on the right. He is. So, I mean, this guy's not going to get to anything. Thibodeau? So, you got to imagine their defensive call in your mind when you call offense. I mean, it sounds weird, but, like, same thing here. He's got James Harrison is probably going to be in a purple zone out there to go guard the flat. So Julio Jones should be a touchdown here. Oh no, he actually played it pretty good. I don't get that right there. Yeah, I mean James Harrison got out there. So if James Harrison's going to shoot out there that fast and that well, we got to have something in between him and the. So we'll do the same thing. We'll put this guy on a whip route. Now, on this time it's flipped, so Ed Reed is going to, I think that's Ed Reed. Ed Reed is going to be the flat zone. So Ed Reed is going to shoot to the sideline, without a doubt. And then we're going to be able to try to throw to A.J. Brown in the little coochie spot. Right there. I mean, Ed Reed played both really well. 3rd and 11 on the 3rd and 11. This is going to be hard to get a first down right here. I got to stop already in the game, so in a perfect world, you would kick your field goal. When you're attacking a sideline, try to go deeper. Pause. And now we have Kayvon Thibodeau boosted out, trying to guard the flat. So it's almost pretty much automatically going to Deshaun Jackson right here. Oh, Thibodeau got there. You see it. So now I'll take my field goal. One thing with those speed outs, you got to pass lead them down that allows them to go and get that. And honestly, if Thibodeau probably had Lurk Artist or something like that, he might have picked that off. And it goes back, I'm throwing to a 5'10 receiver out there, so the trajectory of the ball is not going to be as high. It's going to allow defenders to jump and knock the ball. If I was throwing that to a Calvin Johnson or Johnny Wilson, the ball would not have been as low from to knock it out. So in a perfect world, that's why you kind of always want 6'5 plus receivers. Now, I will tell you there is a benefit of having short receivers too. Like if I want to throw under a zone, the deep blue or something, I want to get down. I think smaller receivers are better at that. So it's all just, everything has its advantage and disadvantage for the most part. All right, here we go. Quarters. But I always shade down so it doesn't match. Remember, I always shade down. Y and down on the right stick. I'm looking for the tight end to switch stick on Sean Taylor right away for the tight end.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
I'm watching the tight end. He's going to throw at me. He's got nothing. Good job, Zach Vaughn. I rapidly tried to get back to Surtain right there with my switch stick to make sure he didn't.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Same thing. I'm looking for.
Here we
Oh,
go.
oh, he got me. He just snapped the hell out the ball. All right. All right, we're not getting a lot of pressure. We're not looping. I think he didn't block his running back because he just passed him.
Cup 19. Cup
Same thing. I'm looking to
60.
snap and get on the
Come
safety to
come
guard the tight end. I'm trying my best to do it. In fact, I'm gonna deep half that corner on the outside, then maybe cover my back if I get too aggressive with a switch stick.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Beautiful. Oh, he threw it at me. I'm such a potato. Why would you throw that? I mean, boys, where's my pressure? What's this guy got on? What's he feeding the whole line right here?
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
All right, we got. This is going to be something like pass lead. Oh no. Oh, that's tough. I mean, Derrick Henry just went crazy. I can't believe. I mean, he just threw the ball right at me. You can't really be mad at that, man. Just play it like he's going. Like that's something where I would throw the ball away. Like, all right, I'm not even going to mess with it. Just to have the nuts to just chuck that at me and just risk the interception. God bless your heart. God bless your heart, dude. Much respect. Like I said, man, summer sessions. We're going to try to do this every day. This one's a video. I've done them as live streams, whatever it may be. I'm just trying to get the most to help. At least if I help one of you guys, you know, we have a good time, so on and so forth. That's the goal. So you guys can be a little bit better going into Madden 26 or College Football 26. Hopefully that's just as good as it was this year. One of my receivers is tired. Who is this? Julio? AJ Brown? I'm going to sub him out for a little bit. Hopefully I can get him back for later in the game. Sometimes they stay yellow the whole game. Now he's in 3-3-5, and he's on the slot. He just audibled. He could have audibled the two-man under.
19 tight. 19 tight.
I'm going to look for that and try to go to
Warrior 70.
Vernon Davis touchdown.
Let go.
Nah, that's cover 3. I'm just going to take this. You can see when they audible. Maybe he just pressed. I don't really know for sure. But he did audible, or he did do something. He pressed right there. Let's see if he's in cover 3 again.
19 Lion.
This is one of, I mean, this is like the base route combo that Fancy used to run. I will tell you this is a mistake I see a lot of people make, is this will probably go film study. A lot of times I'll overreact to that. Like, who cares, dude?
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hut, hut.
When you have contains like that, oh, he actually switched it. These screws. Oh my goodness, I don't have trust on McNabb. But when you do a 3-man rush with contains, no, I shouldn't rush that play. When you do a 3-man rush with contains, those contains will never get to the quarterback, so you'll never really get a pass rush. That was part of the other question my man Jay asked me. When you put contains, you'll never really get a pass rush. Now, he tried to almost like glitch right there and get through there, but he didn't. And then McNabb, who I would not use simply because he doesn't have trust.
Ready, ready.
So he fumbled right there for me. That's tough.
Set up. Mustang
man.
19. Ready.
Oh, he got me here. Who is this big dude? Alright, let's lock it in.
Ranger.
That was
70
PA
Ranger.
snag. I guess that's what it was.
18 Rattler.
Is
18
this dude locked right
Rattler.
now? Knockout. Thank you, Patrick Surtain. Alright, 3rd and 1 here. He's doing a lot of crossing routes, a lot of drags, not as much streaks and.
Okay, ready?
This is somewhere where I might run the ball just to get the
Let's
first
go
here.
now.
Oh, you're doing this. That's cool. Oh, yeah. That was just unconstitutional right there. Oh, I'm not on baseline. That's why we were struggling. That's really actually unconstitutional that just went down.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Oh, good read. This guy's playing pretty good. I might do some cover 2 pretty soon here. We gotta lock it in, boys. We gotta lock it in, boys. Ah, I was a little bit late. Good play. All right, now we'll cover 2 it up as we get closer to the end zone here. Slot right.
Break. 60 bison, 60 bison. Ready?
I mean, come on, boys. Like, we gotta like be stronger at the point here. All right, we gotta play the run. If I see that formation again, we're getting pounded right now. This run could go to 2-minute warning. I definitely will never use my timeouts. I'm gonna play the run 100% here.
Dragon 60.
Blitzing everybody.
60, trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
If you pass here, I'm gonna man up the running back. Pick. Thank you. And that's just, you just threw the whole game away by not running there. Should have ran by default just to take a 2-minute warning. Just had us on the ropes, boys. And then, you know, I say it all the time, a shitter's gonna shit. Pick 6, Anthony Edwards. Hard flat out there. I played all out run, blitzed everybody. And we get the ball at half. Now this is where he's gonna lose the game right here. He's gonna make a massive mistake. Like, that was a massive mistake. Could have at least went up 10-3 or 10-3. Do a pick 6 down there. And here's the thing with that defense. Like, and I talked about down and distance inside of 10. Okay, I played all out. If he just ran verticals and just snapped into a touchdown, okay. You know, you got it. I got all this time to try to score. I get the ball at half, even if I'm down 14-3. And if he ran the ball, we could have stopped him for nothing. We played all out blitz. If he ran the ball, we could have stopped him for nothing and got him in a harder second down situation.
19 tight. 19 tight.
I gotta watch Will route to the running back if he runs that, if he quick snaps, but he hasn't really quick snapped that.
Buffalo 18. Check go.
Oh! I guess he's running play action or something is why we're not getting any loop right now. And that's fine. Because if someone runs play, that's the best way to stop the loop is to run a little bit of play action.
Warrior 70.
Like I said, that's fine because...
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. I'm going to Sean Taylor to Cooper DeJean here. If this is running back Will, I'm going Cooper DeJean right away.
Ready.
That's fine. You're never going to lose giving up that shit. Yeah, he ran a little PA snag right there. So just staying in play action. You're never going to lose giving up 8-yard passes to the tight end like that on a little bubble hook. But he hasn't run a lot downfield, so we got to like... No way he catches that. He caught... Oh my goodness. His PA snagging me, so we're not going to get it. Alright, he hasn't done anything but run out of this. So let's play the run all the way.
Here we go. Shot. 79 Broncos.
One hot route, I'll put a flat zone. Oh my goodness. Good tackle. Let the clock run a little bit. I don't want to go cover 2 yet. I'll do it. Cover 2 here.
Ready, set. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Knocked out, thank you. Good. 3rd and 9. We're gonna go cover 2 again.
Mustang 19.
So we're just gonna go stock cover 2 here. We're not gonna put. I'm gonna contain this side because he's been. Yeah, this is nothing out here, dude. You're dead. Pick! Let's go. I don't think you can get in a habit of running cover 2 a lot. You know, I feel like people will start running verticals, but once you run enough cover 4 they're going to start doing that. 2 drags, 2 crossers, try to open up the middle of the field. That's when you get to a down, you can run more cover 2. Surprise them essentially with your underneath coverage and get a play like that.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Good throw, Donovan. All right, we're going to run here, jet touch pass, and that way we can take 30 seconds off the clock here. I shouldn't have rolled out right there, but I did. The safeties are at 10 yards, so this could be like a cover 0 look or something like that. Get a good block for me. I could have got more if I just ran straight, but now we'll chew clock. We'll get it closer to the here to the end of the half. We're gonna just run that again. We should be able to get more than what I just got. Get some good blocks on the outside here. Oh, that's a good tackle. 38, same thing. We're not gonna chew clock because I want to do more at the line of scrimmage here. AJ Brown's just out for the game, so I mean, well, he's tired. I don't know if that really means anything. Is he tired? Does it really affect him that much?
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Oh, he caught the ball. He scored too. All right, timeout. Now we have 14 seconds. We got 2 plays to play. This is and this is where teams suck IRL too in real life. 14 seconds. We got 2 timeouts. We're on the 2-yard line. All right. That means I can stop the clock twice. I can run the ball twice, right, to try to get this.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
But we're going to try to pass on first down, run the next 2 downs. What? I don't know. Oh, my goodness. I just got absolutely screamed at. That might have been the best blitz ever. I made a bad read. I had Y. Now that sack kind of took me out of running situations, honestly. That was a bad sack to take because now I can't run and I messed up my play anyway. AJ gets in the end zone. Let's go. He pretty much ran like the same defense. That time we were able to just make that read underneath AJ Brown. Boom. Catch it, spin move, do what he does. Touchdown. So, this game was looking a little sweaty. And then in the half, he just shit the bed, honestly. I mean, I didn't really do too much different. But you can't give them stuff. You can't give them anything. You just gotta make them take it, really. Or pause. If you give them a chance to make a mistake, they'll do it more often than not. And I mean, that's probably for you guys too. The more you gotta pass, the more you'll make a mistake. Like, this is a big bend but don't break type of year. And it's really, I mean, honestly, it's a similar. You see, one of the biggest differences was when I ran cover 2 instead of cover 4, which will put more yellow zones underneath.
7 Pirates.
He could start rushing right now. If running back goes out, I'm on Cooper DeJean. If running back doesn't go out, I'm going to go on Sean Taylor. Running back's out, Cooper DeJean. Good. That's what I mean about switch stick. You got to have a plan before the play. Like, what's my plan before the play? It's not. For me, it's not really react. I mean, you do react, but you definitely have a plan before the play. You blocked everybody here. Anthony Edwards, your time to shine, Chief. Let's go. Got him. Nice. Anthony Edwards, 2 picks here in the first half. Now we get the ball at half. Now the game's cooked. One of the best things Madden did, and I don't know if the NFL did this. Oh, no, we don't get the ball at half. Man. Did I really only get 3 on my first drive? I thought I got a turnover. And then I got to kick 3. I don't know. That's tough. I should have been smarter than that. But I'm not. Anyway, he makes a mistake here and quits, and we get out of here. That's pretty much my intuition right now, what I'm feeling as a gamer. I'm gonna buy off close. Same thing, man. It's really much the same. I want to bait this tight end throw so much.
Here we go.
If it was really bothering me, I would move my safety down. But right now, I'm just trying to bait it. He doesn't even throw it. He likes this. Drop. I mean, mid-zone? Like, what are we doing here? He likes that mesh. That's the second time he's caught that route, so I got to worry about that next time and try to get back to my safety. Now he's on the tight end side, so... just a perfect playmaker, wasn't it? Just a perfect one. Alright, but it's getting tighter now. Now, pause. Almost run cover 2, but we're still too close for cover 2. I'd love for him to throw another drag and get to the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
Perfect. Even better, 13. This is a good spot to really... I want to run cloud flats. If he throws a table route, he gets... I mean... Oh, shit, he got me. So that's fine. Nothing. Alright, 3rd and 2. You just overthought that play. Are you going to overthink again?
18, 79 Broncos.
We're shaded down cover 2 here.
Set up. 60 Bobcats.
He's done 2 hot routes, so it might just be passing. Nothing doing. He's dead. Alright, 3rd and 2. Does he go for this right here? He's going. We got to get Jalen Carter in here or somebody else. Jalen Carter. My boys are a little bit tired. We're going to contain, though, so he can't run around like that.
Let's go.
Let's go. He just went. I mean, he just like absolutely went to just some random stock stick and just shucked something in there. It's tough. And I mean, like he just overthought. 2nd and 2, you run the fake and the round pass, so you kind of got yourself behind the sticks, being too cute. Once again, entirely too cute. Was this guy out of the game? No. He gets down there, 1st and goal on the 9. He throws a pick 6, gets down there. Got a 2nd and 2 on the 13, goes fake end the round, gets nothing out of 3 straight pass plays. When you have Derrick Henry and all that stuff, you just really overthought that entire situation inside the 15-yard line. You really did. You know, that's where your bread is buttered, boys. Inside the 15 can make some plays. But yeah, I mean, here we go. This was Summer Sessions. Let me know if you guys want help, want me to go over anything else. And there are no dumb questions. In fact, like I said, my man Jay asked about zones. We talked a little bit about deep blues earlier, and I'll talk about them throughout the video. Hope you guys like this, man. Please, we're trying to get some more subscribers because Madden 26, we want to hit 100,000 subscribers. Let me know if you like these videos, boys. GG's, 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 GG's.